Alright, yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, Gobel, and welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, we're actually doing my Q&A. Now, I know I was talking about the Q&A in my previous Airedale video. If you guys haven't watched that, you guys should definitely come check that out and go check out the video. It's on my channel, so pretty much just go check that one out, and you guys will kind of be understanding what's going on. So pretty much, I said that I was going to do a Q&A, and you guys did leave a lot of Q&A questions down below in the comments on that video. So I'm going to go ahead and read off some of the comments and give you guys some of my answers. But before I do so, in the background recording of the gameplay that you guys are going to be seeing throughout this entire video is actually on the server that I'm partnered with. It's a classic prison server. It's called Airedale Prison. Make sure you guys come check it out if you guys haven't already. The IP is gobel.airedale.net. It's a very, very fun prison server, and you guys should definitely come check it out. I play here every single day, and I would greatly appreciate if you guys would come on and come play with me, and also come support the server and support me by playing on here. But without further ado, let's get into the Q&A. So the first question is from Gabe MC, and it actually says, "What is your microphone?" So the microphone that I currently own is a Fifine microphone. I believe it's called like a Fifine K690 or K662, something like that. Pretty much it's a Fifine USB microphone. If you just look up Fifine USB, Fifine USB microphone, you will actually see what it is. You don't have to know exactly what the name is, but pretty much it's about $50. I think they even lowered the price to about $40. It's really, really good, and I recommend buying it over the Blue Snowball due to the fact that it's actually more in date and actually more up to date, whereas the Blue Snowball is more of an outdated microphone. So let's move on to the next question. Okay, so the next question is from Nano, and this guy comments the same thing on all of my videos. It's actually very funny. So he actually comments and says stuff about eggs. So pretty much his question is, do you like eggs? Yes, I do. I eat eggs very often. Not very often, but every now and then, about once a week or once every other week, I do. So that answers your question. You don't have to ask me that anymore, please. So yeah, that was that question, and he pretty much asks me that like every video. He says like something about eggs in every video, and he keeps asking me, do I like eggs? So I kind of wanted to wait for this video to be able to go and explain that. Okay, so the next question is from CHXSEFN, and the question is, do you like doing YouTube videos, or would you rather have a real life job? Honestly, I personally would rather do YouTube videos than have a real life job, as it's easier to do. But obviously, everyone has to have a real life job at some point, pretty much. And YouTube is kind of like a real life job to me. It's not really something that I am making an insane amount off of, but it's definitely a job that I'm making money off of, and I'm able to profit off of a great amount. So yeah. The next question is from Vigus, and he actually said, here, one second, let me actually pull it up, I'm sorry. So Vigus actually commented, how many videos have you posted on Airedale so far? I'm losing track. And I think this was just a question directed towards the actual video and maybe not the Q&A itself. But pretty much this video that you're watching right now is the 18th video on Airedale. I've been uploading on here for 5 weeks so far, and the owner is very, very happy with what you guys have been doing and how many people have been logging on for my videos. So thank you guys all for supporting the server so much. I greatly appreciate it, for actually coming on and playing here, because I do play here every single day. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all of that. The support that you guys show me is insane. But yeah, let's move on to the next question. Okay, so the next question is from Mirths, and he actually said, how long have you been doing YouTube for? Now, this is actually my friend that I talk to and calls like all the time. So I believe I haven't really told him the answer to this question, even though we talk like all the time. But the answer actually is since I was about 6 or 7 years old. I started off YouTube when I was about 6 or 7 on a tablet that I actually had at my neighbor's house. It was my neighbor's tablet, and I did Minecraft Pocket Edition server reviews, and I advertised my videos to the people on there, and they ended up, checking that out and checking out my channel and stuff like that. Alright, so the next question is actually from Killer Big BBYT, and it actually says, what are your computer specs? So pretty much my computer specs that I currently have are Ryzen 7 2700 and an RTX 2060. So pretty much it's pretty good. It only costed me about $1.1 thousand, something like that. So not very much for the specs. I think it's a pretty good specs for the price, and it was a pretty good deal. So yeah, pretty much that's my specs. I also have 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. I think it's only 2666 speed, megahertz, of course, speed. I don't think it's actually 3200 megahertz, but I mean that's all right. And I also have 500 gigabytes of SSD storage, and I have a pre-built PC. So yeah. Now the next question actually comes from Brainful, and he's actually saying, are you smart in person in your school? So that's actually kind of a weird question, I personally think. But I mean, I guess the answer would be yes. People really do, and I don't really want to sound like egotistical or anything, or like really like cocky or anything like that, but people actually say that I'm like the smartest kid in my school. I know that sounds kind of weird, but yeah, people actually tell me that I'm like the smartest kid in my school, so it's actually kind of cool to actually, I guess, have that title apparently. And I'm actually in 8th grade, if you guys didn't already know, so I pretty much I am like the highest grade in my school, obviously. Middle school, highest grade is 8th grade. So yeah. Alright guys, so that's going to be all for today's video. If you guys did end up enjoying, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn on push notifications so you guys can be notified every single time that I upload, because I upload every single day of the week. Also, make sure you guys come check out the server. The IP is global.aerodale.net. And you guys have been going crazy with the support lately on the server. I actually found out from the first month of the partnership, we had 1,200 connections to the server. That doesn't mean 1,200 people, but that just means 1,200 different connections online. That's about 300 per week that we've been hitting, maybe even a little bit more than that sometimes. So you guys have been going crazy with the support. So I'm going to continue uploading here on Aerodale, as you guys know. And yeah, that's actually crazy, guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support you guys have been showing me and showing the server. And we're going to continue uploading on here since you guys seem to enjoy it so much. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Anyways, peace.